Guys, we're going to give you some information that is valid right now for January 2013, and then we'll take this call down after that, because once there's an opportunity that has passed, if you talk about that, it's not the happiest thing for people to say, well, I just heard about it today, February 1st. Well, this bonus pool, can I get in on it? No, you cannot. So we're going to take that down, and those of you that get in on this, become owners of this company, you know what? Just be very thankful, have the attitude of gratitude, but that's not necessarily something that's going to be a drawing card for people that come in after January 31st. To launch this company and to go global, we knew we had to eliminate the biggest barrier to entry that there is in any opportunity, with any product, with any service, and it's the cost. People see an infomercial on TV. They see a 30-second, 60-second commercial on the Super Bowl. They're watching Monday Night Football. They see that brand new Chevy truck or whatever they're selling, and the commercial is done so well, the prospect wants to buy. Man, I want that. That is awesome. I want that. Oh, I don't have the money. I don't have the credit. Well, it goes on, not Gilligan's Island. It goes on Someday I'll. Someday I'll get one of those. Someday I'll take that trip. Someday I'll have that 84-inch screen TV. But that must be for other people, not for me. They go down to the meeting at the Holiday Inn, and the guy in the front with the big teeth and the lots of hair and the suit with the big smile, he goes through the presentation and he does the circles and the arrows, and at the end of the presentation he gives that passionate call to action, limited time offer, only those, many are called, few are chosen, the harvest, and people say, oh, yes, 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 and it's only $399, and they walk away sad. Boy, I sure wish I coulda, woulda, shoulda, but I didn't have the money. The reason people don't get in is because of money, nothing else. The desire to buy is there. The desire to participate is there, but the money, in many, many cases, is not. And as the economy tightens and tightens and tightens, and more people need a secondary source of reliable income, the ability to get into a legitimate home-based business with legs in an industry that's not going away, an industry that's growing, not shrinking, that need has never been greater. But when the cost to get in is in any way significant, less people are able to do what they should do for themselves, for their family, for their future's finances, and they walk away sad. And that opportunity goes with the 84-inch TV and the Chevy truck on Someday I'll. By eliminating the cost of getting started, by having a product with zero cost, zero monthly, zero annual, zero maintenance, absolute true zero. Now when you give any kind of presentation at all, someone says, I'd like to do that, great. It's as simple as putting in your name, your address, your tax ID number, and clicking a button. Just let us know where we're going to send your check. Because what's coming is cashback booking. Cashbackbooking.com is going to change the way and improve the way that people book travel online. People are booking billions and billions of dollars of travel right now online just here in the United States. Trillions of dollars are going through, are transferring electronically around the world in the travel industry. It's a massive industry, bigger than cell phones, bigger than transportation, bigger than any industry except for government. But it's the biggest real industry out there. How do I get a foothold? How do I get in? How do I talk to somebody who's on a pension, who's on Social Security, who's been retired for 10 years, barely able to eat and keep the lights on? How do I talk to that person about this opportunity? I'm telling you, if there's a $29 startup cost, grandma is not coming in, especially grandma in the third world, grandma in some economically disadvantaged areas. But we've eliminated that. Cashback booking is absolutely free to anybody that the U.S. State Department says it's okay to travel to a country, do business in that country. We're in that country. And you can sign up people in that country. And if you don't know anybody there, you know someone who knows someone there. And all it's a matter of is getting a hold of them with a phone call, with an email, any way you can. Get it out via your social media. This is basically, the way we look at it, is this is like Facebook was. This is like what these websites that go viral around the world. How much does it cost to have a Facebook page? Zero. That's why so many people around the world, approaching 1 billion people, have a Facebook page. It's something that they like, something that they want, and the cost of entry is zero. Now, instead of having something that takes your time, and time is money and costs you money, spending too much time on the computer fooling around, now you can actually do something with your computer that has the same cost, zero, but can actually make you money. Because it works like this. When someone books travel, it doesn't matter if it's an air flight, if it's a cruise, if it's a vacation for the family, if it's just a hotel room. There's a commission generated, and on any commission generated, we pay cash back. The average travel commission runs between $4 and $12. Call it $8. $8 travel commission. Cashback booking is going to pay 25% of that to you. So if it's an $8 commission, that's $2 paid back to you. And on top of that, 25% paid to you. Another 25% is paid, 5% up 5 levels. Not bad. 40 cents, 40 cents, 40 cents, 40 cents, 40 cents. Now, if something costs $1,000 to get into, how many people could you get in today? Some of you could get 5 people in today. All of you could get 1 or 2 people in today. But a lot of people say, oh, $1,000, I don't have it, none of my friends do. They're not going to get any people in ever. Their brain's going to switch off. But with cashback booking, if it's zero cost, when we release it, push a button here, guys.
Conference muted.
When we release this thing, it goes viral. Could you sign up 10 people a day? You could sign up 10 people an hour. And they could sign up 10 people in an hour. And they can sign up 10 people in an hour. Hey, check this out. Book travel, the same or better price than Expedia, Travelocity, and Orbitz, the same or better price. And we do what they don't do. They send you no money. We send you money back. Go to my website, book your travel. I'll get a little bit of money. And if you want some money, you get your own website, absolutely free. Cool. How do I do it? Click the link. Fill out the information. You're in. I'm going to tell 10 of my friends, 20 of my friends. 10 on your first level, 100 on your second level, 1,000 on your third level, 10 telling 10 telling 10. Gives you through 5 levels 110,000 people, all of whom paid nothing for the cashback booking engine. And if each person only booked one thing a year, not one a month, not one every 6 months, one thing a year with an average commission, now you're making 40 cents times 100,000 bookings. That's $40,000 to you. Would that get your attention? Of course it would. And many people are going to do more than 10. They're going to tell 20, 30, 50, 100, 1,000 people personally enrolled. It's going to happen. And many people are going to do more than just book one thing a year. They're going to book every couple of months, and they're going to book for their whole family, and they're going to generate larger commissions. That will open us up to the world. But before we release cashback booking, which, by the way, is set up and ready to go, and as soon as the leadership is in place in the company, we're going to go ahead and flip the switch from hold to go, 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 and it's released immediately around the world. Right now, you've got an opportunity to position yourself to override all of that, and I'll tell you how in just a second. To position yourself to override all the profits generated on cashbackbooking.com, all the profits generated in destination travel resorts. We've got a second product. This product is absolutely fabulous. It is one of the greatest values I've ever seen in travel. I started in this travel industry as a teenager, as a tour guide in the travel industry, giving guided tours on Oahu in Hawaii. That was my summer job, and I did that job winter break, Christmas break, Easter break, and summertime. I'd fly over to Hawaii, and I'd get up in front of a bus with my shorts and my Hawaiian shirt, my rainbow sandals, and a microphone, and I'd give a tour of the island, standing on the front of a bus trying to entertain the crowds as we went in an air-conditioned bus through the steamy jungles and try to keep it interesting until we got to our next venue, the Dole Pineapple Factory. That's what I did as a teenager. And I've been in this industry in all kinds of different things. As a travel agent, I've owned a company, a travel company. I've been the top earner in another travel company, founder, these kinds of things. This industry is not going away. It's growing. I've seen value, but I've never seen anything like a vacation membership that you can get into that saves you up to 65% off on your weekly vacations, great savings on cruises and on package deals. And it's only $99. That's our travel executive package. $99 and $30 a month. Wow. Now, it pays the same way, 25%. You sign someone up, you sell them a travel executive package, $99. Let's round it up to $100. $25 goes to you. What else happens? Another 25% is paid upline, 5 generations. Very, very simple how this works. Let's go to the next step, the Travel Admiral. Now, this is a package I'm very, very excited about. This has got the steepest and deepest discounts that I've ever seen in travel. Discounts up to 85% off what the public pays and getting you into places that the public cannot go. Private membership like a country club. If you're playing golf at the country club, it's because you're a member or you're the personal guest of a member, but the public is not allowed in. You pay a lot of money for that country club membership, and people have been paying a lot of money for this Admiral membership for over 21 years, up to $6,000 for this product. We're now with thousands and thousands of members who have collectively saved millions of dollars over the past couple decades. Now, Destination Travel Resorts brings this package available, this ultimate travel membership, for only $1,599. The same thing. When you sign someone up, when you sell them this package, $1,599 rounded up to $1,600, a quarter of that goes to you. That's a $400 fast start bonus. That's meaningful. That's some serious money. And then $80 is paid to your sponsor, and $80 is paid to her sponsor, and $80 is paid to her sponsor. And when I say sponsor, what I mean is either the sponsor, but if the sponsor is not qualified to receive it, it goes to the next person upline 5 generations who's qualified to receive that money. Wow, that's some serious money. Imagine those 1,000 people on your 3rd generation, those 10,000 people on your 4th generation, and a great percentage of them are upgrading because of our pre-enrollee fear of loss, take action, urgency system. They say, I don't want to lose out on these commissions. Notter's going to talk about specifically how this happens. I want to override these commissions, not just the ones generated today, this week, but the future commissions. I'm going to take action. I'm going to upgrade to the 99. Wow, you mean if I'm at the 99 and someone on my team upgrades to the $1,599, I'm not entitled to earn any commissions on that sale? No, you're not. Well, what do I have to do to earn commissions on that $1,599? You've got to be Admiral qualified. Well, I want to do that so I can then upgrade so that I'm positioned to earn commissions, not just now, but in the future on those sales. People will take action a lot faster when they've got something to lose rather than just some nebulous desire for gain. These systems are powerful, they're proven, they absolutely work, and now they're being put in place on the biggest industry in the world. So we would be a big company with this type of system with a 99 and a $1,599. We'll be a global giant and positioned and poised to break every record in terms of active affiliates in the history of network marketing and affiliate marketing because of cashback booking, with affiliates in the millions very, very quickly. And we're going to launch all that as soon as the leadership's in place. Now, how do I own a piece of this company? Here's what you do. You get qualified for a one-time offer, a founder's bonus pool that's happening in July. It's happening in January 2013 only. How do I qualify? The qualifications are unbelievably, ridiculously easy and simple. Buy an Admiral pack. That's it. Buy an Admiral pack in January. You are now in that founder's pool that will earn and receive 3% of the corporate profits of cashbackbooking.com and Destination Travel Resorts every month. We do the books. There's a profit. 3% of that goes to this pool. It's paid out quarterly. No one's getting into this after January. Very few people are going to get into this because in the greater scheme, very few people will have heard about it. But now you've heard about it, and you've got a couple of weeks. If you're listening to this early, you've got a week. You've got a couple of days to get this thing done because we're cutting it off at 11:59 p.m. on January 31st. It's over. It's done. You either have done it or not. Two ways to get in. One, buy an Admiral Pack. Two, buy an Executive Pack and sell 5 Admiral Packs. Either one of those two methods will get you in. One of those is an effective one. That is, you take big action, and that inspires other people to take big action. And that's what I recommend strongly that you do. You're positioned forever. You're in the founders pool. That's done. It's locked. And once it's done, the key's thrown away. There's a finite number of people that will be in there sharing that revenue, and no one else is getting in. That's it, bottom line. You're in the right place at the right time. But what you need to do is take the right action. I talked to 2 people, both of whom got involved at the very beginning of one of the biggest companies in this industry, a billion-dollar global company with huge, huge profits. I talked to 2 people. I knew them both very, very well. And one said, I got there at the very beginning, I looked at it, and I took action. I didn't know what I was doing, but I had faith. I took action. I didn't make very much money. My first check was less than $2, but, you know, I kept at it. Another one, very successful. I had success in business. Looked at it. Said, you know, it looks like something else. I'm going to wait and see. Took the wait and see approach. Other things came into his life. Nice guy, Jerry, great guy, and he did not take action. Okay, now fast forward 30 years. My friend who was dead broke, who took action just based on pure blind faith, is now a multimillionaire living on the beach in Hawaii with a house on the water you can't even believe. My other friend, Jerry, is in his 70s and he's renting. Both of them saw the same opportunity. They were in the right place at the right time. One took the right action. And this is your call to action. You can let this go, you can slough this off, or you can get very, very serious with yourself right now, have a heart-to-heart, and put the blinders on and go, go, go. I recommend strongly that you do that. I can't say it any other way. This is opportunity knocking very loudly.